Hi, it's Charlie Bengel with REALTOR. Welcome to another edition of Meet an Agent. My special guest today is Ellen Ng from our Burke and Reston offices. Ellen, it's great to see you.
Hey, Charlie, nice to see you again.
Ellen, you've got all sorts of designations, including CRS, ABR, and SRES. You've been with REMAX for 24 years. Congratulations. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Won all sorts of different awards. Take me back to day one in real estate. Why did you get into the real estate game?
I got into the real estate game because college was on the horizon for my kids. So I needed some money, and I stayed home for 15 years with my kids, and that was enough. It was great. It was time to go back.
Good.
And I'd always had an affinity for houses, and which is a stupid realtor thing to say.
Yeah, everybody says it though. I love houses, I love people.
I love houses, I don't love people, I'm an introvert. But I had a special skill set, in my opinion, with the military relocation stuff.
Okay.
And so that's how I started.
Coast Guard wife for a long time, you could relate to those transitions.
Yep, honey,
What do you enjoy 24 years later?
I enjoy still working with people. I enjoy meeting new people, and I remember buying my first house. And it was so much fun. It was so exciting. And so I still love first-time home buyers. But I like the people that are downsizing too, which is why I got my SRES, which was a great lesson. Because downsizing is something we all get to at some point. Some of us sooner than others. But I just thought it would be it's a great way to engage.
Fantastic. So what do you love most about living in the DMV? This is a unique area, a great place to raise a family.
Yep. There's never a day where you don't have something you can do.
Right.
There's, obviously, decent. I live in Northern Virginia, so I love the parks and the woods and the lakes. I mean, it's all...
Yeah, people think this is like a large urban area, and it is, but it doesn't take...
Turn a corner, and then you're in the town of Clifton.
Yeah, right. Or Great Falls Park.
Or Great Falls Park and watching Great Falls. Yeah, so, I mean, it's a really neat community, big community.
Yeah. What about favorite neighborhood in particular?
Well, I would tell you that I love little old towns. So I love some of the older towns out, I like Old Leesburg, City of Fredericksburg.
Yes.
I like the town of Clifton, town of Vienna. They just speak to, I guess, probably where I came from.
Charming, walkable.
Little coffee. I'm all about the little coffee shop.
Okay, all right.
Like where we are.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is a nice spot. Talk to me about some hobbies.
I used to be a big runner.
Okay.
God told me my knees were dead, and so I started walking a lot. I have a dog, and we walk for miles in the woods, and it's kind of my therapy. Somebody said, why aren't you listening to podcasts and stuff? No, give me my quiet. Let me clear my head and get some of my best ideas in the woods.
Okay, so besides the woods and quaint coffee shops, where will people find you hanging out?
People will find me hanging out reading. I'm a big reader. Like good food, so I love restaurants. I like good wine, love good restaurants with wine. Places like that.
Nice. Is there an area that you specialize in? So Northern Virginia.
I live in Springfield, Burke. If I sneeze, I fall into Burke. So Springfield and Burke. I do some in Falls Church, Fairfax County Falls Church, as well as City Oak. And so Fairfax County, I would say, is where I do most of my business.
Okay. What do you do to market a home? What makes you special as a listing agent?
I always tell people when I meet with them that what they see is what they get. I'm always going to tell them the truth. And I think that's been important because there are people that don't know.
Will say anything to get the business. Yes.
I love the marketing piece. I love that. Pictures, engaging people, open houses, all of that stuff. I guess I get energized by that. And so I think that conveys to my clients, and it helps me, and I have a good reputation in the field, which is key. So agents like working with me, so that also helps.
Sure does. What are some other reasons why I would want to use you if I were a buyer or a seller?
Because you get me. And like I said, what you see is what you get. So you're going to get...
You're not pawned off on a team member?
No, and there's nothing wrong with that model, but it's not my model. I like being the person that they talk to. I'm the one that they met. I'm the one that they trust. And so you are going to get me, and you're going to get my opinion. This is what you said, Charlie. but this is not what you're looking at right now. So where are we? So you're always going to get me trying to figure out if did you change plans?
Well, asking the right questions at the right time, trying to challenge your client a little bit to make the right decision.
Make the right decision. And sometimes I'll tell them I hate the place, but if you love it, I'm going to write it for you.
Right. Okay, very good. Anything else you want to add?
I just think I've earned my reputation over the past 24 years, and I'm really proud of it. And I think that's going to be one of my legacy pieces that I leave, and with some of the agents that I do teach, that your reputation is the only thing you got.
Yes.
So make sure you take care of it.
A competitive situation can then help.
Yes, it can.
Yep, very good.
Can. Thanks, Charlie.
This was another edition of Meet an Agent. My special guest today was Ellen Ng. Ellen, it was great to see you.
Thanks, Charlie.
Thank you. Thanks.